We're located in east of Seattle in a suburb of rather handsome and wealthy houses and properties and overlooking Lake Washington. I think the architect whom I work with on many projects brought me on board here, and this house was really a tear down, but because it was located so close to the lake that the owners decided to save the footings and build there. Oh, yeah. This project did take only about a year and a half because we were on a very aggressive program here. Spatially here we have a nice hierarchy or a sequence going on. This ancient, it must be more than 100 years old, cedar, native cedar right here. It relates to a huge, very large, it's about 30 feet tall, katsura that we carefully moved in here and planted. Serves a very good function in this scale from the tree, from the cedar to the katsura, to the house, to the people, to the furniture, to the detail of the bluestone. And one of my favorite paving materials. And here we used it in a very architectonic way. Architecturally, it's modular and it's easy on the eye. It doesn't give you the glare that some pavements do. All of this stone came from Montana, and that caused a bit of a problem because the quarries close when the bad weather comes and all. But the stone for those urns, that's actually Chinese rain barrels that we import from China. Another feature of this courtyard, which we had to carve down the hills, the terrain behind us, and create this open space here, generous open foyer or courtyard. Another feature that I often use are these honey locust trees planted like that too. As kind of a climate change thing. They leaf out very late in the spring. And when the weather gets cool in the autumn, it starts to get cool, while they drop their leaves very conveniently. So we get the sun when we want it, and when it is too much, is overbearing, why they give us that protection. Anyhow, I just like their rugged, scraggly, gnarly form. I use a rather limited palette of plants, and I got onto this trick when I was in Japan and asked for a list of the plants that I could expect to find in the temple gardens, and I was given a list in short order of 23 plants, and I said, wonderful, now when do I get the next installment? And Mr. Nakota-san said, huh, what? This is it. So I said, holy moly, you know, the least common denominator plant list. So I tried to stick within a very narrow range of plants that I know that have form, foliage, flower, fragrance, fruit, and I will add that are photogenic.